Coming up now at 112 pounds is George Dicamillo and Cory Stainbrook.
I'm George Dicamillo from St. Ignatius, Ohio. I'm a 3-time state placer, state champ this year, a 2-time Ironman champ, and I'd like to say thanks to all my coaches and my family.
Cory Stainbrook, Walsh Jesuit High School, Ohio, 112, second in the state.
Okay, here we are at 112 pounds. We're going to pick up action about 1 minute into the first period. That's George Dicamillo in the blue singlet taking on Cory Stainbrook in the black singlet.
Stainbrook wrestles for the host Walsh Jesuit Warriors, has beaten 2 nationally ranked wrestlers to get here. Dicamillo would be a third, as he's ranked in the top 5 by almost every major publication.
And Stainbrook trying to tie up Dicamillo as he traps the arm. Dicamillo looking to score. Stainbrook looking for a stalemate. Nothing going yet. We got a little scramble going on here. He might be using his legs to try to score a takedown with the arms of Stainbrook. Circling around. Good action here. No points scored. Wow.
I'm going to see high octane, high pace from both of these guys. That was dangerously close to getting the first takedown there was Cory Stainbrook.
Yeah, and he was in trouble there for a second before that too, as Dicamillo had the shot, had him outside the back door, but Stainbrook, like we said, I thought he was trying to get a stalemate. All of a sudden, he almost scored. Regardless, no score at the end of the first period. We're going to go into the second. 0-0. Looks like Dicamillo won the toss.
He'll go underneath. He coming off a dominant high school season with Ironman champion back in December, which is probably your toughest in-season tournament. Undefeated through the year, Ohio State champion, and he's only a junior.
And Stainbrook on top. He's going to come across, try to chop that arm. Come across to the far arm now. And maintaining control. Dicamillo underneath.
And Dicamillo has struggled a little bit from bottom. Again, you run into the problem. There just aren't that many kids who are good enough to ride him. He doesn't spend a lot of time in this position.
Stainbrook trying to throw those legs, and Dicamillo doesn't want that to happen. That left leg slowly sneaking its way in there.
And once he has the leg, it's really not going to be anywhere Dicamillo is going to go.
Yeah, now Stainbrook can just drive forward. He'll be in good shape. He's got to be careful not to figure 4 the body, because that is illegal. You can scissors your legs around the body. You can't figure 4.
And then it's the exact opposite on the head.
Very good point. And there's where we were talking about that forward pressure by Stainbrook. He now has him flattened out, has those boots in. He worked so hard to get, and he's going to go to work trying to get a power half. He's got Dicamillo in a bad spot underneath, flattened out.
Really know where Jordy's going to go, but gets the stalemate. So all that work for Cory Stainbrook leads to about 6 seconds of
well, he's got a minute 8 too of
riding time. But 6 seconds in the position that he was working for.
Absolutely.
Now Dicamillo does a nice job catching the leg right there before Stainbrook tries to slide in.
Stainbrook try to sneak those legs in, and there comes that again. That right leg sneaks in, the left one follows, and again he's got Dicamillo flattened out in a good spot. Riding time up to a minute 25, minute 30 here.
And barring a stalemate, it looks like Stainbrook's going to ride out the rest of this period.
That's huge. We saw that earlier tonight in one of the finals. And again here, Stainbrook 20 seconds away from making that happen. Although Dicamillo peeling those legs out, just isn't able to make it happen. He's still working on it. But we got 10 seconds to go in the period. Cory Stainbrook clinging on top.
125 in heavyweight, the riding time points been the difference. Could it be at 112 too?
And we're gonna find out, I'll tell you that much. And it's 2 minutes of riding time after he rides the entire second period. Cory Stainbrook, we're tied at 0. Stainbrook gonna choose down to start the third. Let's see if he can get away. And if he can get away in under a minute, he'll retain that 1 minute of riding time.
He's been a giant killer right now. He is now 2 minutes away from knocking off his 3rd top 10 ranked wrestler at 112 in the matter of 6 hours, 8 hours?
Yeah. So it's Dicamillo's turn to try to race that riding time. He's got he had a spiral ride. He changes off to a double on top. Holds control, comes back on top, no change. Dicamillo still riding strong. As you see, the match time and the riding time clock going down in sync right now because he had that 2 minutes built up.
Stainbrook gets to his feet, can't get hand control. Dicamillo just lifts and returns him right back down.
He's got a claw spiral ride coming out to the side, using good forward pressure, driving off those toes. Now he pulls him into a crab, rolls through, and back on top, still with control.
He's 13 seconds away, though, from erasing that riding time point, which would be huge as we come into the last minute of this match. Stainbrook just trapped on bottom right now. He's stuck in that little ball, hand fighting underneath. And Dicamillo, I think wisely there, erases the riding time, but thinks he's better than Stainbrook on his feet. Now he's got a minute to prove it.
Well aware of the riding time clock, you could tell, because as soon as it went under a minute, he cut him. And he gets to the leg. He's in on a single leg, circle into the corner. Will he be able to finish? Stainbrook doing a nice job defending. Wow, nice defense by Stainbrook. Almost out of there, out of trouble. Or is he? The toes are in bounds. They're going to continue to wrestle on the edge. They say no, and they give 2 points. Wow, to George Dicamillo on the far side of the mat.
He used every bit of the mat there. Didn't stop wrestling once Stainbrook sprawled out. I think we both gave up on the takedown attempt there. I think everyone in the gym probably gave up on that takedown except for Georgie Dicamillo.
I think you're right, because he was so close and he almost had it, and then basically it was gone and he made it happen again.
It looked like Stainbrook thought he was out of trouble, relaxed a little bit, and that's a lot of times the worst sin you can commit.
Yes, and that happened right there in a 2-point takedown that gives the 1-point lead to Dicamillo on the edge with 20 seconds to go here in the Flow Nationals finals.
But Stainbrook and escape would tie this thing up, so Dicamillo is going to want to ride out the rest of these 15 seconds. Stainbrook to his feet.
Looking to cut. Oh, nice job. Dicamillo drops to the ankle. And look, that's a rubber knee. They call stalling on Dicamillo. It doesn't matter. 2 seconds to go, and that's going to be it. Wow. So a late takedown way over on the edge, all but out of bounds, gives George Dicamillo the 2 points, and that's the difference. He wins this one 2-1 and becomes your 2011 Flow Nationals champion at 112 pounds. Very exciting match there at the end. And we'll be back after this on Fox College Sports.